Hello guys, so today in this video, here's the update regarding the merger between the Nexstar and Tegna, which was worth $6.2 billion. Well, this is what happens. This is officially what's happened since then. It says this that they both of them would file the paperwork by FCC for starting pending for the $6.2 billion merger by September 30th, which the end of the same month. As under terms of the agreement, the former were required to the largest outstanding shares for $22 per share and 41% of premium for the company's 30-day average stock price as of August 8th. And lastly, the closing stock price that deprived the media reporters a potential transaction. This deal was expected to close by the second half of the next year, like I said before, and subject to Tegna shareholder and directive approvals. But per the filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, those directive approvals included the clearance for the Federal Communications Commission, as well as the expiration of the termination of a 30-day waiting period of the file to the documents associated with the hard-to-Scott Returning on Trust Improvements Act of 1976. If the Federal Commission or Interest Division of the Department of Justice issues the required question of additional information, and the merger will be subject to this second 30-day waiting period unless it is terminated in early or extended by the parties. The pending merger comes as the Nexstar has pulled the Jimmy Kimmel Live off the airwaves in the very following comments by the late-night host and made it during the Monday monologue about Charlie Kirk's assassin, and calling for the late-night host's remarks offensive and insistent with the correct time was an hour to national political discourse. The Edward Alford, the president of the Nexstar Broadcast Division, said a statement saying, "We do not believe that they reflect the spectrum of opinions, views, or values or commonly of our local communities in which we are located." Continuing to give the domestic comment to the broadcast platform and communities, we serve as simply not at the public interest and in the current time, and we have an immense difficulty that this issue of parameters has shown. And over the legal caller, it has prevailed as we move to total perception of respectful interest dialogue. Next to themselves, which owned over 200 owned or partnered stations at the 116 in the U.S. markets, which reaching 220 million people, which owns 23 ABC affiliate stations partners with nine other stations. The company has been among the parties of pushing the FCC for lift 49% cap in the broadcast TV station ownership, and the rules which is the agency determined by the car has basically called arcane and artificial. Upon the closing of the Tegna deal, the combined company will have to total up to 265 the television stations in 44 states and the District of Columbia, which represent 80% of the U.S. television households, as well as the stations not even for the time of the top 10 of markets in 21 in the top 50, and it would add to the big four federal stations in the markets, including Phoenix, Atlanta, Toronto, and Portland, Maine. Which has given cars the British pressure to Nexstar to promote the camera for the airwaves. The spokesperson to the company told the Wrap saying that the decision was made largely by Sunita Skidder team, who had no communication with the FCC or any other government agency prior to making the decision. But the FCC themselves had asked for the public input in changing rules around the broadcast station ownership. It would consider notice in the purpose of rulemaking that would advance in its review and those rules rather than consider should be retained, modified, or eliminated during the open committee meeting on September 30th. And that is it. I think this is exactly why both of them which decided to file the interest, which they divided the interest, which with the FCC paperwork by the end of September, which it will complete by the second half of next year. So I guess that's the reason why. So that's today's video. Stay safe. Take care.